Bernice, here you go, Bernice. This is for you, special. Sally, Henny Penny. Good morning. Bernice, is everyone doing their job? Bernice? Bernice is the boss lady hen right there. And that's big Bernice. That's medium-sized Bernice over there. So big Bernice is the big boss lady. This morning. Ooh, there's a cracked egg in here. It's 'cause I didn't pick. No one collected the eggs yesterday. I usually just give this to the chickens. So to utilize this creek more, we're using the dirt from their creek to fill up our sandbags. And these sandbags are to weigh down the tarps that we use in our garden. Initially I thought, well, I could buy some sand, but why not just fill it up with dirt? Sandbags are filled. Now I need to straighten out this tarp better. We need to add some tarp over there and then drop the sandbags down. All right, let's see how easy it is to roll out this plastic. I just installed this plastic or hung it here for storage, just kind of move it out of the way, but I need to roll out a piece and then I need to cut it. I need to cut it the length of the garden.
Come on! Come on, Bernice! It's your bread! Of course, Bernice is picky. No, of course Bernice is the first one. I think maybe we could, like, I don't know, rake it up or just, I don't, wet it or something.
They're out.
That's alright. Don't scare them, people. They want more food.
I'm going in here to collect some kale.
You gonna collect kale?
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here. What's up, guys? What's up, ducks? How's the garden doing?
It's going all right. We had a couple cold nights. You could tell.
Kale looks good.
Yeah, kale looks good. This chard's not wanting to grow very high. Because it's too cold.
We need to straighten out the duck slip and slide over here.
We need to cut it. Let me hold you.
We cut the tarp a little bit more manageable. We're gonna cut it probably every 3 or 4 rows. We're gonna cut it just because it's really heavy right now. This is one big giant piece.
Good. Oh yeah, see, we're able to pull it up more.
So there's duck poop everywhere. The ducks use this as basically a pond for them. They love it. So it's gonna be a sad day when it comes springtime when we're gonna take this tarp off. The ducks are not gonna have their slip and slide anymore. But yeah, those ducks.
Ducks.
Good job, Penelope. We gotta lock you guys up. You guys had too much freedom this winter. Too much freedom. So we're putting on the tarps basically to kind of mimic Mother Nature. The ground likes to be covered. And so we're using it to combat the grasses. It's already dying off right there. And some of the weeds. And to also maintain the hills or the rows that we have going on. And another way is to protect it from these chickens. Because our chickens like to get out. For the most part, they're kind of free ranging in the winter. And it protects them from not destroying our nice hills that we have going on. And then also what I'm finding is that this plastic, the worms like the plastic. Not sure if it's producing worms, but you tend to see a lot more worms whenever you lift up the plastic. Our first year we actually did some cover crop. And I thought, this is before we had plastic, when we first started our garden. And I thought it went okay, but the cover crop ended up, I don't even remember what kind of cover crop. It ended up dying really quickly, and then the chickens just ended up destroying the area. So I probably don't know enough about cover crop to actually use it instead of the plastic, but the plastic works. And it's fairly simple to do. You just lay out plastic. That's it. All right, so finally got all the garden covered except for what we're using over there. But we're looking to plant again soon, already. It's already gonna be planting season. We're about there, guys. We're about to start seeds. Bernice! Man, I wish Bernice had a leather jacket on. I wish she had her own leather jacket.
It says Carhartt.
Actually, I wish all the chickens had their own leather jacket on. The chicken gang. All right, so I have this bucket. This is a water bucket, a Farmer Brad water bucket. If you remember back in October at HOA, Homesteaders of America Conference, I did a video on it of Farmer Brad doing a live demo at the event, and he put together one of his chicken water buckets. It has a float valve. We use a similar water bucket with the nipple waters for all of our meat birds. I have not used this same setup for egg layers only because our egg layers are older, and what I'm finding is that chickens do not like change, much like us. You know, we don't like change. Whenever you're starting chickens on one of these nipple waters, I think it's important to start them off early as possible, right when they're babies. Start them on these nipple waters because I like these work really well. And I tried to get my egg layers on the same setup. This was maybe about a year or two ago, but they weren't having it. They weren't using it. They weren't drinking it. But I'm gonna try it again using one of Farmer Brad's buckets here. I'll put a link down in the show notes where Farmer Brad sells these. All right, so I filled this up so the chickens will hit that with their beak, and then water will come out. Now let's see if they'll use it now. I don't know. I guess we'll learn over the next week or so if they're actually using this thing. But finally get around to installing that. I've been wanting to do that since October. What do you think, Penelope? You think they're gonna use that bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think? Do you think chickens will use it?
I don't think they'll know how to figure it out.
Usually with the meat birds, I'll hit that and they'll make a noise. These don't make a noise. And then the chickens will get curious. And then they'll once one catches on, they'll all start doing it.
Okay.
But that setup, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We'll see. You know how we haven't been getting chicken eggs
Mhm.
in a long time?
Yeah.
Have you seen this pile?
No.
Do you know about this? Every chicken has laid their egg right here. Do you think they're still good?
There's some cracked eggs in there.
Ugh. We haven't been getting chicken eggs.
There's a whole mess of eggs behind that pallet.
How many is that? That's like more than a dozen, right?
All right. Some eggs. Secret stash.
Ooh.
So these are old eggs. How's that, Bernice? Definitely need to keep these guys locked up. Sometimes the chickens get too comfortable and they just start laying eggs wherever.